it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Simpsons World Amusement Park, created by MikevlogsYT. Now this is a PlayStation 4 park, and the description reads, "This is my first ever fully complete park. All buildings are custom built by me, but the coasters, Simpsons logo, Krusty Clown and Bart's face are from the workshop, with some changes by me. A Simpsons amusement park features 3 coasters, various flat rides, the Quickie Mart, Android's Dungeon, comic book gift shop, Krusty Burger, Moe's, Clutus, I don't know if I've said that right or not, Chicken Shack, Lord Lad Donuts, and Luigi's Pizzeria. There's a short fireworks show every night at 8 PM. Wow, I'm glad I've got that description read. That was terrible. Learn how to read, Matty. But without further ado, let's hop into this park and have a look around, shall we? Right, so here we are, the 3rd Simpsons park on the channel so far. The first of which is not by Hobo Billy as well this time. But really nice little entrance here. I like the foliage that you've used just on the left and right. We've got the guest services there as well. I love the fact that you can see a coaster just off to our right, and then there's another coaster just to the left, and then you can see another coaster at the back of the park. Maybe one thing that I would have liked to have seen, Mike, is with you using so many workshop items, is maybe just a little shout out at the front of the park, maybe some kind of like plaque or sign or something, just crediting the people whose items that you've used. Now, luckily, I already know that the Simpsons logo was made by Boz Midget Slayer. I already know that one. And then the Bart Simpson was by Hobo Billy. But then for the actual coasters themselves, I've got absolutely no idea who made them. So when we do go for the rides in the park, I'm just not really going to be able to give feedback for them as such, because they weren't created by yourself. So maybe in your next park, I'd like to see like no workshop items. It's always nice to come in and be able to spotlight parks with all your own creations and not really workshop items. Maybe like kind of some of the smaller ones, but like certainly not like coasters and things like that. But anyway, so really nice flat ride implementation there with all the foliage around. That is one thing in this park that does excel, is your use of foliage. There is so much foliage in this park. Maybe just remember to just rotate it a little bit is all, because even as you look down here, look, you can see that it's all facing the same direction, and it makes it look like a video game. So if you just remember to rotate every single piece you ever put down, it can be tedious, don't get me wrong, but it really is worth the effect that it gives. But nice little flat ride just in there. So let's carry on down here. I like the lights just on either side of the path here. So we've got our coaster just to the left. So let's go and have a look at that, shall we? I like the don't die fencing that you've coloured red and blue as well. Got another flat ride just in front of us. Ah, water feature. Oh, nice. You can see some lily pads just in there as well. You've got the rocks going all the way around as well. Let's carry on walking around. That's nice, just here with the rocks just built up, and then the palm trees just inside as well. Again, more foliage use here as well. Very much a foliage based park. But got a ride entrance here, thinking of that realism. Got a 60-minute wait time. What's this one called? So Spin Wheel Whizzer. Is that Whizzer? Yeah, Spinball Whizzer. So right, so just a bit of a cattle pen queue just here. We've got the fast pass queue just there as well. Nice popular ride as well. The building is quite square, but I think it fits for the theme which you've gone for. I think a lot of the buildings in this park are quite square and monotone, but given the fact that it's based off The Simpsons and it's based off a cartoon, but the style that you've gone for, it works to really good effect as well. But right, let's have a look at the stats for this one then, shall we? So it's not green across the board. Stats, G-forces, yep, really nice. So first ride of the park, let's do it. Enjoy, everyone. So, as discussed, I'm not going to give feedback specifically on the ride itself because that doesn't seem right or fair with it not being your creation. But what I can do is give feedback for the implementation of that ride, which I think was really good. I like the location that you chose for the ride, so very much like kind of next to that main entrance as well, and just as you come into the park you can see it just to the left. I think it was a very good first ride of the park to go on, and I did notice as we were going around as well, you've used the paint tool just underneath all the supports as well. I thought that was really good, making it look like that ever so much more realistic as well. And I like this colour scheme going all the way around. You've thought of the safety, so you can't actually get access to that anywhere. And I love how it comes up the main entrance there. That's awesome. Really nice little effect. But yeah, great implementation of that ride. So, right. Let's find the exit, which was just here. And let's come down here. So we have the ride photos. I like how that one is shut. I've said this in Spotlights before. There's just something about having shops that are shut that I really like, because I just think it adds just that bit of realism to a park, especially on a non-busy day. If you're in your non-peak season, they don't open every shop because they want to keep the costs down. They don't want to be paying for all the staff to be there. And there's no point in having all the shops open. So sometimes, if you think it's a bit of a quieter day, you would just have some of these shops shut. And when I'm doing Spotlights and I see some shops shut, try saying that 5 times fast. Some shops. Yeah, I'm going to end up swearing by mistake. I can't do that. But yeah, you get my idea. So, we have Krusty's Crazy Super Loop. So, Krusty the Clown, again, made by Hobo Billy. Is that Hobo Billy's? I'm not convinced that it is, actually. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm assuming it's Hobo Billy's. But, Hobo, if you end up watching, you'll have to let me know and say, no, Matty, that's not mine. So let's come out of here. Again, just with the paint tool, just used everywhere as well. Yeah, really nice. The park is very flat. But, again, with it being Springfield, I kind of almost think that fits. It's like, if we just go for a quick overview of the park, you can see it's quite small. Park as well. It's very flat and it's very square. There's nowhere to really get lost. It's not like intricate or anything like that, like kind of a maze. It's very simple in its layout and its execution, but for me, I think that adds to the experience because it's Springfield, because it's The Simpsons. It's a children's cartoon. Is it a children's cartoon? Are we counting The Simpsons as a kid's cartoon? I don't know. But whatever, you get my point. I just like the simplicity of it, is what I'm trying to say. So, we come round to the second coaster. So, we've just got the sundial drop tower type thingy there. Yes, that is the official name of it. Because I can never think on and I can never be bothered to look. Let's come down here. Love that station build. That looks absolutely fantastic. A really realistic build as well, actually. So we have the big one, so 90 minutes from this point. We've got the express pass just going up there. This looks really realistic for a station build. So really busy as well. And let's just hop into here. Yeah, really nice. So again, let's have a look at the stats. So yeah, really nice stats as well. Green across the board. Them G-forces are really, really, really high. Like 8.4. And if you're gonna take workshop items, then at least take ones that have good G-forces. But anyway, second ride of the park. Let's do it. Enjoy, everyone. So there we have the big one. Now, I know what I said. I know I said I wasn't going to give feedback for the rides, given the fact that they're not yours, but I'm sorry, I can't help it. That ride requires a lot of smoothing. It really, really did. I know that wasn't yours. I know you didn't design it, but still, I would still go through that ride if I were you and smooth that out all the way through as well. I like the ideaing behind it. I like the fact that it takes up like kind of the left hand side and then the back of the park. It gives a great sight line. I just, without sounding too harsh, I don't think it's the greatest of coasters because of how much smoothing it did require from start to finish. Literally, even from the very first drop right to the very end, just needs all leveling out, smoothing out. But yeah, really nice implementation of the ride again. The rides that you are taking and putting into the park, you're using to a really good effect. So yeah, good job with that. But right, anyway, let's hop out the exit. It's just down here. Let's come down here. So we've got more ride photos there. Again with another one that's shut as well. It's a nice quiet day today here in Simpsons World. And let's hop round here. Look at that sight line. That's beautiful. Just with the wheel there and the coaster and then obviously the water with another flat ride here. It's just an amazing sight line. That is fantastic. I would love to see more stuff like this in your next park. Just with like kind of a nice expansive water feature in the middle and like kind of these kind of sight lines. Paint tool used all again down here as well. Really nice. And we come down to Luigi's Pizzeria. So the fast food boulevard. I tell you what, I cannot talk today. Whatever possessed me to do a spotlight today? I can't even form my own words properly. Love this. Really nice, especially the use with the ivy going around the top as well. Gives a great effect. And then you've actually got a restaurant in there as well. Yeah, that's beautiful. Really, really nicely done. All the foliage just on the right hand side here as well. And we've got the Lord Lad Donuts. Why can I not say that? Honestly, so many tongue twisters in this park. This must be Moe's. Oh no, it isn't. This is Cletus Chicken Shack. I don't know who that is, I'm sorry. I'm not a huge fan of The Simpsons. I've never really been sold on it, to be honest. My younger brothers really liked it and my kids like it, but yeah, it was never really one for me, to be honest. Now, I know Moe's. Moe's the bar. I know that. That's where Homer always goes with his mates. With Barney. I remember that. Love this here. Let's use of foliage. We have the Krusty Burger. Oh, I remember Bumblebee, man. I remember that one from the Hobo Billy's Simpsons Park. So I remember that. Bumblebee Man Tacos. What's this say? So that was a fast food boulevard. Oh, and then you've got a little picnic area here as well. I love this. Just with that little slight elevation change there as well. You've got some rocks in there as well. That looks fantastic. Looks really realistic as well. Really natural. Like natural elevation changes. Let's just come back down here as well. Just make sure we haven't missed anything as well. So there's some beautiful sight lines in this park. As you're down on guest level, the sights are just amazing. Let's actually have a walk through, shall we? So again, just with the little slight elevation changes here. Yeah, beautifully done. And then the paint tool here, just with the leaves underneath the tree. This is fantastic. It may sound silly, but for me, this is my favourite bit of the entire park, just because it feels so natural and it's just so beautifully done. I actually just want to sit down and have a picnic. I want to sit and have my dinner here. So picturesque. A little roundabout just here. You got all the benches around. Yeah, this is fantastic. I'd love to see another park with like kind of this level of immersion and foliage and paint tool. I'm actually quite excited to see your next park. Maybe kind of like step away from the Simpsons theme and maybe go for a little bit more immersion when it comes to the foliage and things like that. This takes us back up the main street where we were earlier. So don't worry, I haven't forgotten over there. There is another coaster over there. So we have the Android Dungeon, the comics, collectibles and memorabilia. That's where I would be. That's where you would find Matty. I'd be in there getting Dungeons and Dragons stuff or Magic the Gathering or something like that. I am quite a geek, I'm not going to lie. I'm a geek and proud, alright? I'm not even going to apologise for it, I don't care. So... we've got the toilets just down there. Coming soon. So what's coming soon? So a new area. So that must be awaiting a PlayStation 5 just down there. And then we come up to the final ride of the park, which is Simpsons The Ride. So let's have a walk down here. 75 minutes from this point onwards. We've got a really, really long queue line. I hope you did this on a grid. I really, really hope you did this on a grid. Because if you didn't, you've just wasted probably about 2 or 3% more than what you would have done if it wasn't on a grid. Well, let's come up here into the station. A really nice station once again. And let's have a look at the stats for this. This is one of my favourite ride types in the park, to be honest. Look at them stats, very nice. G-forces, again, slightly on the high side, but not too bad. So, final ride of the park, let's do it. Enjoy, everyone. That was by far my favourite ride of the three. Easily the best ride of the three. Again, really nicely placed just on the right hand side of the park. Felt quite realistic. All three of your coastal locations seem in quite realistic, genuine places just on the outside of the park. Yeah, I thought that was really good. Really nice implementation once again. So, right, the only things we have left to do is we have a firework display and we have to have a look at this park at night. So, let's just very quickly swap it to night. I mean, that lighting is absolutely sensational as well. Really, really good lighting. Really good lighting, especially around the flat rides. Love the green and the pink around here. Yeah, fantastic. Really immersive. And the lights that come down the path as well give a really good effect as well. Very bright, very colourful. Yeah, I really like that. Right, so we need to go and find a place to go and watch this firework display. Where shall we go? About here? Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's watch this firework display. Enjoy. So there we go. There was the firework display. Really nice little firework display, that actually. Really quaint. I enjoyed that. So, thoughts on the park as a whole? I mean, it's really cute. I must admit, it's such a cute little park. Really well put together as well. The only thing that pulls it down for me, I'm afraid, is the use of the workshop items. The number of workshop items that you've used. Maybe just a little bit more self-belief, Mike, that you can do it yourself, not have to rely on others. Like especially for the coasters and things like that. Maybe just give it a try. Watch some of Nerd Chat Show's videos. Michael from MJ Games, he's amazing at building coasters. If you do struggle, like kind of, you can always ask in the community as well. People can help you out and things like that. You can always put like kind of maybe because you obviously have got your own YouTube channel, so just put it on your own YouTube channel and say like kind of, guys, do you think this needs smoothing, or what else do you think needs adding to this, and things like that. And I'm sure that people within the community would be more than happy to help you out. But really nice little park, some great little features. Your use of the foliage and the paint tool is absolutely spot on, and I'd love to see more of it used in a future park. This over here was just beautifully done around here. It might sound silly, but for me this is one of my favourite areas of the park. It just felt really, really nicely done. Just with all the sight lines around as well, with all the buildings just all around the side. Yeah, great job. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy this park as well? Yeah, let me know. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does really, really help me out. Let me know if you'd like to have a park spotlighted by yours truly. I'd be more than happy to showcase one of your parks as well. Thank you ever so much for watching. What other stuff I got to say? I've completely lost it. I'm like, sometimes I get to the end of the videos and it's like autopilot and I kind of forget what I'm saying, and then sometimes it just doesn't come out and I'm like and this is one of them moments. So I'll leave you there. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see everybody in a couple of days for another Planet Coaster Spotlight. Bye everybody.